what a horse.
I'd give my right eye to own that baby.
Well, what good would it do you? Nobody but the boss can handle him.
Is that so? Well, I've never yet seen a horse I couldn't tame.
Well, you're crazy. Rex will kill you.
I've got something to say about that.
And if he don't, the boss will.
You keep your eye out for him.
Look out, Saunders!
Down, you black devil! I'll teach you, you black killer! Go after me, will you?
Good boy, Rinty.
Don't you ever let me catch you raising a club to that horse again. Or any of my stock, for that matter.
Boss, I was just went in to get friendly with him.
Friendly? With a whip? Come here, Rex. He hasn't quite got that second signal yet, but he will. Come here, Rex. Rinty, go over and show him what I mean. Well done, Rinty. Well done. Nice work, old boy. Open the gate, Rinty. All right, Rex. I'm going to give you a little vacation.
Well, you aren't going to turn that man-killer loose, are you, Mr. Sheldon?
Sure, why not? He needs to play for a while with his wild bunch out on the range. Don't you, Rex, old boy?
Well, I'm only working for you, boss. But don't forget, it took us 2 days to cut that horse out of the wild herd so you could get a rope on it.
But that was 6 weeks ago. Since then, he's been tamed with kindness. And now I can call him out of the herd with a whistle. Have a good time, Rex.
What a racehorse he'd make. If a jockey could ride him.
The fastest horse I've ever seen.
Say, that thought of yours about a racehorse gives me a big idea.
I don't get you, Saunders.
We're going to have ourselves the fastest racehorse in the country. I'm sure glad I know how to whistle. Joined up with the wild herd. You hide behind this boulder. I'll ride up a ways and whistle. When he passes here, drop your rope on him.
Okay.
Now, you black killer, I got you right where I want you. I'll fix you.
I ought to finish you, Salters.
Where'd you rope that outlaw? Caught it off beyond Sheldon Mesa.
What do you aim to do with him now that he's stuck in here?
I'm going to turn him loose if someone don't drop another rope on him pretty quick.
Better get your rope on him before he hurts somebody.
Look out!
Hurt?
Got those crowds now. Get in there.
One, two, right.
We don't go much on horse beating around here, stranger.
Why shouldn't I beat him? He killed my boss this morning.
He what?
Killed my boss. Tromped him to death. I drug that black devil all the way in from Sheldon Mesa to report the killing.
All right. Tell me all about it. Who are you? Who was your boss and just what happened?
My name's Salters. My boss is John Sheldon. There ain't much to tell. We've been trying for most a year to get a rope on this stallion. This morning we done it. Leastways Sheldon did. But his cinch busted and the black devil turned on him. I tried to get to him, but it was too far. By the time I got a rope on him, he'd made mincemeat out of Sheldon.
Tromped to death.
Poor devil.
If I'd have seen it, I'd have put a bullet through that black killer.
I felt that way, too. But times are hard, and I figured I might get a few dollars for the horse.
We're home, Rinty. And as soon as we can, we're going after Salters.
Who's that riding in the town?
Stranger, looks like. Any of you men the sheriff?
Reckon I'm him. If they ain't held an election while I was asleep. Yep, I'm still the sheriff. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a man named Lou Salters. Thought you might know where I could find him.
Lou Salters. Wasn't that the fellow the black stallion nearly killed 6 weeks ago?
Yeah.
That's him.
Salters, yeah, that's his name. Big fellow with a mustache.
Which way did he go?
Say, who are you?
I'm John Sheldon from Stony Creek Ranch.
John Sheldon? Why, Salters says you were dead.
That's what he thought.
What's between you and Salters?
As you say, Sheriff, it's between me and Salters. Are you telling me where I can find him?
Hanged if I know. He hired Jim Luger to help handle the stallion. Took the North Road out of town. Did your brother say where they were going, Bram?
Not a word, Sheriff.
Much obliged. Come on, Rinty.
I don't know why, but I've got a hunch Salters ain't going to be any too glad to see that hombre again.
One minute and 38 seconds flat. That's 2 seconds faster than the track record, Luger.
You've got a racehorse, Mr. Salters. He'll make you plenty of money.
Get this straight. We don't hold these time trials out in the country just for the fresh air.
Sure. I'm wise, boss. I'm not sap enough to brag out loud about how fast Rex is.
Well, you're the only one that could. And if I don't start that streak of lightning at odds of 100 to 1, it'll mean that you've been talking. And that wouldn't be good for your health.
What was the time?
Terrible. I'm ashamed to even mention it. Take it easy on the way back. Cool him off gradually. We'll be waiting at the stable.
Okay, boss.
Raymond, you and I are going to own that horse, or my name isn't Frank Nolan.
But Salters will want real money for him.
If we can't work a deal with the money we've got, we'll lay it all on Rex in his first race. He's bound to be a long shot. And after that, if we have to, we'll buy at Salters' price.
Partner, them is words of wisdom.
That horse, with the proper training, will be a sensation on the big eastern tracks. If he don't make us a couple of fortunes, I'll miss my guess.
Hey, Luger, here's a telegram that came for you.
Thanks.
Look at this, Salters.
Sheldon. Thought he was dead.
What does it mean?
It means that if Sheldon gets here, you'll lose your share of the money we figured to win with Rex.
If he gets here.
You're learning fast.
Get out of there! Something's wrong.
He acts as if he wants us to do something. Look, Dad. Someone's hurt.
Be careful, Alice. Look out you don't slip.
Thanks. I can manage.
Take it easy, old man.
Dad, we'd better get him to the ranch and phone for a doctor.
Please, I'll be all right. But if you can take me to where I can get a horse, I'll be grateful.
Well, we're going to the races at Ardmore. You can pick up a horse there.
Thanks. You and your father live around here, Miss Ingram?
Our ranch is about a mile from where we met you. Dad's a breeder of horses. One of our colts is headed in the big race today.
No wonder your father's so anxious to get to the track.
That's our horse, Shalimar, the favorite. Are you sure you're all right? You look so strange.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I was just thinking about something. Tell me more about Shalimar, won't you?
Sure you want to change your mind and go to the races with us?
No, thanks. I've got some important business to attend to.
Don't forget, when you're passing the ranch, we expect you to stop in and see us.
I'd be glad to. Goodbye, and thanks again.
Why don't you look where you're going?
I'm sorry, old man.
Wait a minute. It's Henry.
Henry! What are you doing in town, Henry?
Well, you see, boss, your trainer was leaving with Shalimar on the trailer, so I have to ride.
Well, how about the ranch? I thought I told you...
After all, Daddy, Henry's just as anxious to see Shalimar race as we are.
That's right, Miss Alice. If I hadn't left...
Yes, I know. I suppose you left your money home again. Well, how much?
$2. Well, I thank you, boss.
Paddock bugle, Luger. Get Rex over there.
Did you get our money down on Rex? What odds did you get?
100 to 1.
Well, I'll say one thing for Salters. He didn't let the bookies get wise to that horse's time.
I got $2 and I'm going to bet it all on Shalimar.
All right, boys. 2 minutes to post time.
$2 on this one.
Almost left at the post.
Don't worry, he'll pick it up.
Come on, Rex!
Start what working that whip, jockey!
He's hitting his stride now.
Come on, you Rex! Get out of that dust! Come on, Shalimar! Look at that black boy run. Come on, Deverhill! Rinty, it's Rex. Oh, boy, did that black baby win for us.
Get busy and collect. We gotta see Salters right away.
What for you? If he wouldn't sell Rex before the race, he'll never sell him now.
Maybe we can persuade him to sell.
How do you get to the stables?
You'll have to go around with the road. Nobody's allowed through the track entrance but trainers and grooms.
Thanks. Come on, Rinty.
You sure can pick 'em, brother. Say, if you get any more hot tips like that one, why, let me in on 'em, will you?
You're wasting your breath, I tell you. Rex isn't for sale at any price.
Luger's in there. We can't do anything now.
Well, we sure put it over. You must have made a big cleanup.
Yeah, pretty fair. I'll bet the bankroll at 100 to 1.
I'll take my share now if you got it handy.
What do you mean, your share?
Didn't you promise me half for taking care of Sheldon?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You can't get away with that, Salters. You'll either come across or I'll...
You'll what? Tell that you murdered Sheldon?
Can either of you gentlemen tell me where I might find Lou Salters?
I just saw him go into stall 40 a few minutes ago.
Much obliged. Rex, old boy, we've found you at last. Salters. Somebody was bound to do it sometime, Salters. You had it coming.
What's the idea, stranger?
Hey, officer! What's going on here? What is this, a frame-up?
It looks like murder to me.
Who was murdered? Salters.
And with that knife, we just caught this fellow red-handed in the box stall.
What's your name? John Sheldon.
Sheldon, you came here from Cougar Pass just to kill Salters. Look at this, officer.
This looks bad for you, all right. You're coming along with me. Just a minute, officer. I'd like to make arrangements with somebody to take care of my horse. Where is he? In there.
What do you mean, your horse?
Rex belongs to me. Salters stole him and...
He's lying, officer. Salters sold Rex to me and Frank Nolan.
Yes, and here's the bill of sale to prove it.
Now I understand. You're trying to frame me so you can steal Rex. Well, I'm not going to let you.
Come on, ready? Come on, boys!
Get Rex, ready? He's hiding here somewhere.
Search the stalls. Some of you double back.
He's getting away!
Stop him! Open that gate!
Catch him even if you burn the bearings out.
Come on, Rinty.
Stop on the cross. You're crazy. Can't you hear the train coming? Well, I'm not going to let you. Come on, Rinty! Come on, boys! Get Rex, Rinty. There he goes! He's hiding here somewhere.
Search the stalls. Some of you double back.
He's getting away!
Stop him!
Wait!
Open that gate!
Catch him even if you burn the bearings out.
Come on, Rinty.
Out on the cross. You're crazy. Can't you hear the train coming? Come on.
You two get the horse. I'll handle Sheldon. I've got you covered, Sheldon. Get moving.
It's all right, Rinty. He's harmless without his gun. Where's Rex, Rinty?
There he comes.
Great point! Here, Dally, this one's steering wheel. All right. Keep away like another loop on it. Swing him around so I can get at him. Drop it. Quick. Here, Rinty. Get up, you. I ought to turn Rex loose and let him settle with you for what you've done to him.
We had a right to rope him. He belongs to me and Frank Nolan, and you stole him. Yeah, that's why you murdered Lou Salters.
I didn't kill Salters. And it so happens that Rex is my horse.
You can't get away with that, Sheldon. Nolan and I bought Rex from Salters, and we have a bill of sale with his signature.
Salters couldn't sell what he never owned. He stole Rex from me in the first place. And I'm only taking what rightfully belongs to me. Keep your eye on him, Rinty. Easy, boy. I'll soon have you out of this. saddle up, Rinty.
Men! You fools! You let a fortune slip out of your hands.
We couldn't help it. Rex and the dog nearly killed us.
He might hit the road again beyond the ridge.
We can head him off with the car. What makes you so anxious to capture Sheldon?
Why, he's a murderer, isn't he?
And, you'd like to see him hang, huh? Well, it's all right with me. What did he mean by that? Don't you know?
You lead them up that way, Rinty.
That tells us which way he went.
Mr. Sheldon, this is a pleasant surprise.
That's kind of you, Miss Ingram. I reckon you never thought I'd drop in on you so soon.
It didn't take you long to get another horse. My, what a beautiful animal.
This is Rex. And we're both in pretty much of a jam. Is your father in? I'd like to see him.
Well, I'm expecting him shortly. Is there something I can do?
I wonder if I might put Rex in your father's stable and wait until he gets back.
Why, certainly. Henry! Come here, please.
Coming, Miss Alice.
This is Henry, Mr. Sheldon. He'll take care of Rex.
Maybe I'd better handle Rex myself. He doesn't take to strangers.
Don't worry about me, mister. I never seen a horse that I couldn't handle.
Steady, Rex. Steady, Rex, steady. No, boy, no. Oh, boy, steady, old man.
Perhaps you had better take care of Rex yourself. Henry will show you where to put him.
Thank you very much, Miss Ingram.
When you put him away, come in.
I don't see any sense in waiting here. Sheldon isn't fool enough to drop down to the road again.
You're right. Here comes Nolan.
Did you lose Sheldon's trail?
No, he pulled into Ingram Ranch. I'll head back over the hills, and we'll meet in the trees behind Ingram's marsh.
Okay.
Oh, boy, take it easy. Steady, Rex. I'm only going to leave you here a little while.
You sure handle that horse, Mr. Sheldon.
If those two ever got together, it would be just too bad.
Everything all right?
Sheldon just put the horse in the barn and went into the house with Ingram's daughter. Get busy, and I'll keep my eye on the house.
You said you were in trouble. Won't you tell me about it?
When you and your father drove me to Ardmore yesterday, I was after a man named Salters who'd stolen Rex from me. When I reached the stall in which he was stable, I found Salters dead, stabbed in the back. A group of men, led by a fellow named Nolan, promptly accused me of the crime.
Why should they accuse you?
I don't know. The horse belongs to me, but they claim to hold a bill of sale for him.
Do you suppose they killed Salters?
That's why I want to leave Rex here, so I can go back to Ardmore and find out who's guilty.
There he is. How are we going to get him out? Grab that pitchfork.
Hey, what's going on here? Let that horse alone! Okay, look out!
The stallions!
They'll kill each other.
Hold it, Sheldon. This man is wanted for murder, Miss Ingram. It is my duty as a citizen to hold him for the sheriff.
Stop them or Rex will cripple himself! Look out!
Three men can't stop him. You and Mr. Sheldon must...
Stop, Rex! Stop, I say!
Do something, can't you? They'll kill him.
Yeah, and they'd kill us if we tried it.
You coward.
Come here!
Hold it, Sheldon. This man is wanted for murder, Miss Ingram. It is my duty as a citizen to hold him for the sheriff.
Stop them, or Rex will cripple himself. Look out!
Three men can't stop him. You and Mr. Sheldon must...
Stop, Rex! Stop, I say!
Do something, can't you? They'll kill him.
Yeah, and they'd kill us if we tried it.
You coward.
Come here. Look out! Stop, Rex! Stop, I say! Easy now, old boy.
That was splendid of you, but you shouldn't have taken such a risk.
I knew you could handle Rex. It was the pinto that had me scared.
Get away from that horse, Sheldon. Don't try to start anything. You're wanted for murder, and the sheriff wouldn't ask any questions if I shot you.
Who are you? And what does all this mean?
My name is Frank Nolan, Miss Ingram. Mr. Raymond here is my partner. How do you do? We're the owners of that stallion Rex. Come on out, Sheldon.
I'm sorry I got you into this. I can't leave you alone with Rex. Would you mind going first?
Get his gun, Raymond. Have you got some place where we could lock him up till the sheriff gets here, Miss Ingram?
You're using a false charge against me to help you steal Rex.
I don't have to. The law entitled for murder.
Here comes my father. He'll know how to deal with you. Dad, I'm so glad you got here.
What's all the excitement, Alice?
Those men are trying to take John Sheldon's horse away from him. And...
Well, you let me handle this. What's this my daughter tells me, Nolan?
We're only doing our duty as good citizens. This man is wanted for
Just
murder.
a minute, Nolan. I'll tell Mr. Ingram the real facts. A man named Salter stole my horse Rex and took him to Ardmore. When I got there, I found Salters dead, stabbed in the back. These men accused me of the murder and tried to take my horse away, claiming they'd bought him from Salters.
And we have proof to back up our claim. Take a look at this, Ingram.
This looks like a genuine bill of sale, Sheldon.
Salters couldn't sell something. May I see that?
Sure, let him look at it. He won't try to tear it up, will you, Sheldon? you seen enough to convince you that Rex belongs to me?
Nolan seems to be acting within his rights, Sheldon. I'm afraid you're...
Dad, doesn't it seem strange that these men who claim Mr. Sheldon's horse also accuse him of murder?
You've no right to hint at such a thing, Alice. If Sheldon's story is true, he'll have a chance to prove it in court. I'll have to hold you for the sheriff, Sheldon.
All I ask is that you hold Rex, too, till I can prove these men have no claim to him.
If I did that, I'd lay myself open to serious charges.
But you can't let them have him. That's why I resisted arrest in the first place, to keep Rex from falling into their hands.
I won't argue the point with you. But if you've anything further to say, tell it to the sheriff when he comes. Lock him up in the harness room.
Thank you, Ingram. I'm sorry Sheldon dragged you into this. If I may use your phone, I'll call the sheriff so you won't have to appear in the matter.
Certainly. We'll step right up to the house.
You and Luger get a rope on Rex and start back with him.
Wouldn't it save us a lot of trouble if we could borrow that car and trailer?
How about it, Ingram? We'll return them as soon as we get the horse back to the racetrack.
All right.
Hey, Luger. Come here.
Coming.
Mr. Sheldon, this is Henry, the hired man.
Here I am, Henry.
Grab a hold of this knife. Maybe you can use it to get out.
You're a pal, Henry. I won't forget you for this.
Shucks, a fella handle horses the way you do couldn't have done what they said you done.
Thanks, Henry. I didn't kill Salters, and I could prove it if I was free. But right now I'm worried about Rex.
They're going to take him away in the boss's trailer. Say, is that bill of sale on the level?
No. It's signed with Salter's name, but he never wrote the signature.
Gee williker, can you prove that?
Yes. Salters worked for me, and I have his signature on several receipts for wages up at my ranch. That's one more reason why I've got to get out of here, and...
Look out.
Are you ready? Okay, let him come. Stand by to shut that gate quick. I'll show you how to get a bad horse into a trailer. Are you all set? Let it go. Pretty slick.
Don't worry, Sheriff. We got him locked up so he can't get out. And hurry, Sheriff. We don't want to wait here all day. He ought to be here within an hour.
Is your father in, Miss Alice?
Why, yes, Henry. Come in.
What do you want, Henry?
I hate to bother you, Mr. Ingram, but will you please tell me what day this is?
It's Tuesday. Why do you ask?
I was thinking it might be Wednesday and we'll be out of grain by Saturday. And I thought I might as well remind you, not later than Thursday or Friday, so the horses wouldn't go hungry over Sunday.
There's a whole truckload of grain up in the loft. It was delivered on Monday, the day I caught you asleep.
Oh, yes, I remember now, Mr. Ingram. I thank you, Mr. Ingram. I thank you. Excuse me, mister, I didn't...
Why don't you look where you're going?
Here's a wallet somebody lost.
It's mine. How did it get there?
How should I know, mister?
My bill of sale's gone. He's got it. Stop that man! He's got my bill of sale! Head him off, Mac. There he goes, behind that shed. Don't let him get away. He's got my bill of sale.
Come on, Rinty. We've got to save Rex.
Stop where you are, I'll fire.
We've got to help him, Rinty.
All right, smart guy. Give me that bill of sale.
Never mind that. Get Rex out of here and we'll meet you in Ardmore.
Okay, Nolan.
Get him, Rinty! Get him!
Rinty. I can't make it. Not without more help than you could give. Bring that rope here, Rinty. Good boy. Is Rex all right? Pick it up. Up, boy. Up on the truck. Jump, Rinty. Over the branch. Go on. That's right. Attaboy, Rinty. Now it's up to Rex. Rex! You've got to get out of there. That's the stuff, Rinty. Bring him here. Here, boy. Ah, good boy. Yeah. Nice boy. Come here. Here, Rinty. Take him away, Rinty. Take him away, Rinty. More, Rinty. More. Throw your shoulders into him, Rex. You can do it, Rex. You've got to do it. Attaboy. Hurry. He's still alive, Rinty. We've got to help him if we can. Hurt pretty bad, are you? Oh. I'll try and get you to a doctor's. But both machines are cracked up. Think you could stand to be carried on a horse? Oh. Rinty, you'll have to go back to Ingram's ranch for a car. Here, take this to Henry. This is his knife.
made me swallow my gum, Rinty. What's this? Quick, Rinty!
You black devil, I'll break every bone in your body.
Gee, Willikers, you have a wreck?
A very bad one, Henry. That fellow's pretty badly hurt. We've got to get him to a hospital. We'll get you to the hospital pretty quick now. How'd you get here so fast? Rinty only left a few minutes ago.
Well, he didn't have to go far, just kind of followed along. I thought you'd like to have this.
Nolan's bill of sale for Rex. Thanks, Henry. That's just what I need to prove that Nolan doesn't own Rex.
Yes, but the bill of sale says he does own him.
The bill of sale is a forgery. I can prove it by Salter's real signature, which I have on some papers at my ranch. You can do me a big favor, Henry.
Just name it, Mr. Sheldon.
You know, I've got to find out who killed Salters to clear myself of the murder charge. That means I've got to go to Ardmore. And so if you would go to my ranch at Stoley Creek and fetch those papers for me...
Sure, Mr. Sheldon. Tell me where to find them.
They're in a tin box on a shelf in the living room. Here's the key to the house.
I'm as good as there right now. Well, I kind of hate to leave you alone, Mr. Sheldon.
Don't worry about me, Henry. I'm going to find Rex. Then I'm going to track down Luger and make him confess.
Well, I wish you good luck. So long.
Come, Rinty, let's... Rinty! Here, boy!
You think you can keep me up here? I'll show you.
Luger.
The dog and the horse are after him.
Stop them! They'll kill me! Keep low. They're starting up the hill. Grab Rex.
Don't shoot, he's worth a fortune!
His life will mine!
Don't shoot, he's worth a fortune!
It's his life or mine!
Come out of there, all of you. I ought to treat you all like you've treated Rex.
Or stab us in the back, like you did Salters.
I didn't kill Salters. You're just trying to pin his murder on me so that you can steal Rex.
Lou Salters owned Rex. We bought the horse from him.
And I've got a bill of sale signed by him.
You mean you had a bill of sale? It might interest you to know that the signature on that document is going to be matched with Salter's real signature. After that, the sheriff will know what to do.
You wouldn't dare take us to the sheriff.
After I get Rex safely put away, I'm going to get the evidence I need to clear myself of the murder charge. And then I'll go to the sheriff. Pile into your cars. Get in. Now get this straight. Don't ever show up in this part of the country again. Here, Rex. What's the trouble, old man? What's bothering you, Rex? I never saw you act like this before. Rinty, old boy. I wouldn't have spared them if I'd known what they did to you.
What do we do now?
What can we do? Sheldon's got both the horse and the bill of sale.
Well, if he thinks we're going to stop...
Just a minute, boys. He said he was going to get evidence against us after he'd put Rex safely away. That means that he will go to his ranch at Stony Creek first.
I see what you're driving at, boss. But don't you think he'll be expecting us? He's not fool enough to believe that we'll stay out of the country.
But suppose we get there first, and he'll find a little reception committee waiting for him.
Why not? I know another road to Stony Creek, so we could get there without him seeing us.
This'll do till we get home, old boy. We've got to get there before Henry starts back with those papers. Let's go, Rex.
Where's your dad, Miss Ingram? I gotta see him right away.
Henry, has something happened to Mr. Sheldon?
No, he told me to go to his ranch to get some papers with Salter's signature on them.
With those papers and the bill of sale, he could prove he owns Rex and clear himself of the murder charge.
That's right, miss. I didn't want to go without asking your father, so he wouldn't fire me.
Turn the car around, Henry. I'll go get my hat.
I thought you'd be going along.
Hurry, Henry.
That's Sheldon's place. We leave the car here out of sight and wait for him in the house.
I'll try the window. Sheldon said he had some papers with Salter's real signature on them.
Yes, and as long as we're here, we're going to find them. Search every nook and corner. I'll keep an eye on the road. Here comes a car.
Why, it's the hired man, Henry, and Ingram's daughter's with him.
We'll lay low and see what they're up to.
Did Mr. Sheldon say where we'd find the papers?
Yes, Miss Alice. Said it'd be in a tin box on the shelf in your living room.
That must be the shelf. I don't see anything here but books, unless... There it is.
Here's one.
Look, Henry. That says Louis R. Salters. And Nolan's bill of sale is signed Louis Salters.
Yeah, and the handwriting is different. This proves that Salters never signed the bill of sale.
There must be other receipts. Mr. Sheldon said he had several of them.
We've got to get those receipts.
Here they are, Henry. And they're all signed the same way. Louis R. Run for it, Henry!
Grab him! No, you don't.
Poor Mr. Sheldon. I wonder how he's going...
That proves that you yourself realize your bill of sale is a fake.
I'm surprised at you, Miss Ingram, the daughter of a respected ranch owner mixing into the affairs of a horse thief and a murderer.
Mr. Sheldon is innocent. And as far as I'm concerned...
I advise you to keep out of this, or I'll be compelled to turn you over to the law for aiding a criminal.
You can't frighten me, Mr. Nolan. In the first place, you and your men will have to explain why you broke into Mr. Sheldon's house.
Why, we're here to talk over a little business proposition with him. Bring your car over here.
Aren't we going to wait for Sheldon?
Let's get out of here. Head you over toward that door, and I'll follow you.
And while we're doing that, you hurry over to the barn and get a lariat. And you stay here and keep your eye on them.
Hey, you!
It's only a closet. They can't get out.
Well, isn't that too bad?
It looks like we've let ourselves in for it.
Yes, ma'am, but you went the wrong way. I was looking at the kitchen door.
All right, Raymond, let's get started. Luger, get the lariat.
Okay, Nolan. Right. What's your scheme, Chief?
When Sheldon rides past those big boulders down the road, we'll rope Rex. And I don't think that Sheldon will cause any more trouble.
Look, Henry. Can you lift the catch with this knife?
Park the car back of those trees. When you see Sheldon coming, give us a high sign. Get ready with your rope, Luger.
It won't be long now, Rinty. We'll take the old trail to the barn. Well, that's a break for us. Henry's still here. Rest easy until I put Rex up, old fella.
Sheldon cut across country. I just happened to look back at the ranch and saw him riding in on Rex. I'll get the car.
No, wait.
Luger and I'll take care of Sheldon. You stay here with the car just in case...
Okay.
Get back there!
Help! 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 Thanks, Mr. Sheldon. I'd have done that myself if I hadn't a tripped.
I'm sure you would, Henry. But how did he get here?
Why, they're all here. And Miss Ingram is locked in the closet. As soon as you come out, I'm gonna knock you in again.
I'm glad you're here, John. Henry and I came to get the receipts with the Salter's signature on them. But Nolan took them away from us and burned them.
Those receipts were the only real proof I had that Nolan's bill of sale was a fake.
But you've still got the bill of sale.
Don't touch that gun. Slip in there and lift his gun.
Hand over that bill of sale.
Go out and get a rope on Rex. I'll take care of these two.
Look here, Nolan. Even if you take Rex, I'll get him back again.
Don't forget that you're wanted for murder. And the sheriff wouldn't ask any questions if you got shot trying to escape. Now move on out of here, both of you.
How do you like the water up here, Mr. Knight? Well, put your hands down there.
Why, you little runt?
Can you imagine that guy trying to duck me?
I can't imagine. Come on, we gotta get Rex.
How are we going to handle Rex after we get a rope on him?
I'll show you. Back that flipper down here. Come on there, you black devil! Tie the end of the rope to the car. Take up the slack, then tie it. When I give you the word, open the door. Turn him out! Get over there! Take him back to track where he belongs. No, you don't.
Now we'll start for Cougar Pass and hand you over to the sheriff.
Look!
Now we'll start for Cougar Pass and hand you over to the sheriff.
Look!
Serves that dog right if he got his neck broke.
Hurry up. We've got to get over there and see what happened to Rex.
Get over there, you two! All right, Mac. Bring some ropes and tie them up. We'll hold them for the sheriff.
Look at the way the horse sticks to that dog.
Yeah. They're great pals, all right.
This is our chance to get Rex again.
Don't forget, that horse is mighty dangerous.
I'll get him. All I've got to do is grab that rope. We'll have to go back to Sheldon's ranch and get some more rope.
Your men got away with my horse, Nolan. But you know I'll never rest until I get him back.
Once and for all, Rex isn't your horse. Lou Salters sold him to me right after he broke the track record at Ardmore.
Salters couldn't sell Rex. He never owned him.
You can't prove that. Anything you say about Salters will be held as proof that you murdered him. As far as Miss Ingram and that cross-eyed flunky are concerned, they'll be held as aiding a fugitive from justice.
You wouldn't dare.
Wouldn't I?
Leave Miss Ingram out of this, Nolan.
Always the hero.
Mr. Sheldon is innocent, and I'm going to do everything I can to help him clear himself.
I advise you not to make things any worse for yourself than they already are. Keep him covered, Mac. Where's Rex? Didn't you get him?
He's hurt. We came back for some rope. It's only a slight limp.
A slight limp can ruin the fastest horse in the world. I'll attend to this myself. You help Mac guard the prisoners. Think you can get a rope on him?
Sure. But you be ready to get this car over to me quick. Pull in close, but keep moving.
Better take it easy. He's got a bad foot.
If we don't do something pretty quick, Rex will be lame for life.
There's a horse doctor at Cougar Pass.
Fine, we'll take him there.
Get that rifle, Alice.
Stop where you are. And you put up your hands.
Nice work, Alice. Untie my hands. Thanks, Alice. I can handle this now.
How about untying me?
Untie him. Tree, Henry, while I hook up a team to the buckboard.
Pardon me.
I'll fix you. Just wait till I get you, you little shrimp.
Come on, Henry. That ought to hold him till we get back.
I hope we don't get back for a month.
There's Rinty.
Rinty! Here, boy. Rinty, old fella, you're hurt. Rinty, what are you trying to tell me? They took Rex this way. Rinty's following the trail. It's all right, old fella. We'll trail them together. You won't need to drag that wounded leg.
You'll never be able to catch their car with the buckboard.
Well, they can't go far with Rex. His leg is hurt. You can see how he barely touches his foot to the ground. There's a horse doctor in Cougar Pass. That's where they're headed.
But you can't go to Cougar Pass. The sheriff will arrest you for the murder of Salters.
I've got to take that chance. I'm not going to let Nolan get away with Rex, especially now that he's hurt.
It's just a slight strain, nothing serious.
I'm sure glad to hear that, Doctor. This horse broke the track record at Ardmore.
Well,
You better leave him here a day or two, just to be sure.
You'll have to excuse me. I see I got another patient.
Sheldon. I wonder how he got away from Raymond and Mac.
He's played right into our hands.
I wonder if Rex is here.
I'll take a look around after we get Rinty inside.
Suppose you go tell the sheriff that the man who murdered Salters is in town.
I get it.
I'll stay here and see that Sheldon doesn't get away.
No bones broken, but I have to take a couple of stitches.
Lie still, old boy. The doctor will be careful. That's Rex. He's answering Rinty. Have you got a black stallion in your barn?
Why, yes. 2 men brought him in a half an hour ago.
Mind if I go out and have a look at that horse?
Oh, not at all.
Well?
The sheriff's out of town. Won't be back till evening.
He won't, eh? Maybe it's just as well. Sheldon's gonna try to get away with Rex. And if he does...
I don't follow you.
In this part of the country, they don't wait for the sheriff to handle horse thieves.
Rex!
Let's take a look at that leg, old fellow.
You're going to take him away?
Yes, before Nolan gets back. But you and Henry keep out of this.
Stop! Put that horse back in the barn. You heard me. Let go of that halter.
This horse belongs to me. Those men stole
They
it.
ain't left him in my care, and I'm responsible for him. Let go.
Trying to steal our horse, is he? Back up, Sheldon, or we'll shoot.
Down, Rex. Steady, boy.
Don't try any tricks, Sheldon. You're wanted for murder. And the doctor here will bear witness that we shot a horse thief.
If I turn Rex loose, he'll kill you both.
John, don't put yourself in wrong. I know you're innocent, and we'll prove it somehow. Please put Rex back in the barn. Then we'll go to the sheriff and...
You bet he's going to the sheriff as my prisoner.
Please, John.
You stay here and get fixed up, Rex. I'll come back for you.
Get going, Sheldon. Is the sheriff here?
No, him and his men rode up to Sunnyvale.
That's too bad. We got a prisoner for him.
What's he done?
Caught him red-handed stealing my horse.
A horse thief, huh?
We know how to deal with his kind.
What has he got to say for himself?
He'll say plenty if you'll only give him a chance.
These men are crooks!
Just a minute. I can explain.
But he stole that horse, didn't you?
No.
Say, isn't this the man that come through here looking for loose soldiers?
Sure. And he killed him. Stabbed him in the back.
Wait!
He tried to take my horse, didn't he?
Yes, but he claimed the horse was his, and
There's proof that Rex belongs to me.
That bill of sale is a fake.
Henry, I'm going for the sheriff. Let me take your horse.
Well, I wouldn't mind this, but he's plenty wild.
I can ride him.
Well, be careful.
He's going for the sheriff.
Too late. Look.
Throw the rope over that ledge.
Throw over that gun.
He's running away with her.
She's liable to get killed.
To take my horse, didn't he? Yes, but he claimed the horse was his, and there's proof that Rex belongs to me. That bill of sale is a fake.
Henry, I'm going for the sheriff. Let me take your horse.
Well, I wouldn't mind this, but he's plenty wild.
I can ride him.
Well, be careful.
Mr. Sheldon up, Rex. You've got to help me save him.
Throw the rope over that ledge.
Throw over that gun.
Stop him. Don't shoot that horse. Why not? He's the fastest racehorse in the world. There he goes! That's that horse! Fast horse! Get away! Let's get him, Hurry! Come on, we can't let Sheldon get away with Rex. He's running away with her.
He's liable to get killed.
get away?
Rex saved me.
Rex. You mustn't stay here. They'll follow you.
They won't catch Rex in these hills, but I'm not going to run away.
What are you going to do?
First, I'm going to turn Rex loose with the wild herd so Nolan can't get him. Then I'm going back and give myself up to the sheriff.
John, you mustn't.
I only resisted arrest in the first place to save Rex from Nolan's hands. Will you do something for me, Alice?
Of course, John. What is it?
I want you to ride to Cougar Pass and tell the sheriff what I've just told you.
But...
Don't worry about me. I'll prove my innocence. Here's your horse.
Good luck, John.
Thank you, partner.
Sheldon's probably halfway to his ranch by this time.
You circle the hill that way, and I'll go this way.
I'm going to borrow your horse, Luger, so I can take Rex where you and Nolan will never find him.
Yeah? And you'll answer to a double charge of horse stealing when the sheriff catches up with you.
I'll worry about that. Now get along. Come on, Rex.
What happened to you?
Sheldon stole my horse and headed for that high mesa country.
Climb on. We'll pick up another horse and go after him.
Don't, Rinty. Can't you see I haven't time to play? Whoa! Whoa! What is it, Rinty? Oh!
There's the guy that tied us up. Yeah, that's him. Let's give him a taste of his own medicine.
Here, Rinty!
Good work, Tom.
Get up. Get up.
Let me handle him, Sheriff.
I'll take care of this, hombre.
Lucky for you, the sheriff said, you little run. I tie you limb from limb.
It was all your fault.
My fault?
I was talking to him.
Well, then why don't you look at him?
You stole Mr. Sheldon's horse, then?
Wait a minute. You start accusing me, and I'll tell you.
Him, man.
See here, stranger, I didn't have anything to do with it.
I mean him. And him. They held a gun on us while Nolan and Luger stole Mr. Sheldon's horse.
Where's Sheldon now?
I don't know. Some men at Coca Pass are getting up a posse to capture him, and...
Taking the law in their own hands?
Yes.
Bring his fella in, Tom. Quick, men, on your horses.
Climb into that saddle. I'll ride behind. Don't ever say I didn't give you a chance to ride.
Hey, look where you're going, will you? Hey, hey, stop! I got a pebble in my shoe.
Well, you had enough. You'll be good. You can ride for a spell.
Rinty! Well, it takes more than a few bruises to keep you away from Rex and me, doesn't it, old pal? Come on, boy.
I've been waiting to see you, Sheriff. It's about John Sheldon.
So, you're the young lady who helped Sheldon escape, eh?
He wasn't escaping from the law, Sheriff. He just had to prevent Nolan from stealing his horse, Rex.
His horse? Why, Nolan claimed that he bought Rex from Salters, and that Sheldon stole him.
Salters never owned that horse. Mr. Sheldon roped a black stallion out of a wild herd and named him Rex. Salters was working for it. By imitating Mr. Sheldon's whistle, Salters managed to capture Rex. Weeks later, Mr. Sheldon found out that Salters was entering Rex in the state fair races at Ardmore.
So he went there and murdered Salters.
Sorry. When he got there, Salters was already dead.
That's what Sheldon will have to prove if he doesn't want to hang. I'm sorry, miss. I'll have to bring him in dead or alive.
There are your pals, Rex. I guess we'll have to part company for a while. Going back, Rex. You can't come with me. Attaboy, Rex. We'll ride him down. Attaboy, Rex. We'll ride him down.
Kinda lucky, eh? In more ways than one. Sheldon's trampled to death, and Rex more than likely standing guard over his body. Get your rope ready.
You saved my life again, Rex, old pard. Here, Rinty! Rinty!
Rinty! Where were you when Rex's family went by? Come on, Rinty.
What's the use? A couple of plow horses after the fastest racehorse in the country.
He's headed toward his ranch.
We can circle around through that oak canyon and slip in on him.
Henry, you cut out across country and warn Mr. Sheldon. He's gone to Boulder Mesa with Rex. Tell him that the sheriff is headed for his ranch.
Now, Miss Alice?
No, when the sheriff and his men round that curve.
Hey.
It's the cross-eyed flunky.
Where are you heading in such a big hurry?
I was taking my horse over to the creek to give him a drink.
Yeah? I suppose you figured Sheldon would be there giving Rex a drink, too, eh?
Where'd you hide that bill of sale for Rex?
I don't know.
You better know before I count 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I'm shot! Oh, it reminded me! Oh, I'll see you both hang for this.
Strap his arms down. We'll take him along with us.
Hey, I ain't shot. You missed me.
Where's Henry?
Back there someplace. He'll be along.
Here I am, Sheriff. Here I...
Well, Sheldon, I didn't think it was going to be quite as easy as this. You understand you're wanted for the murder of the Blue Salters?
Perfectly. I would have given up sooner, Sheriff, but I wanted to get Rex safely back on the range.
Miss Ingram tells me you believe someone murdered Salters to gain possession of that horse, and then accuse you of the crime. Is that correct?
Yes, but so far I can't prove it.
You're in a pretty bad fix, Sheldon. I'd like to help you, but I've got to do my duty.
Please, may I have just a word with him alone?
Sure. Go ahead.
John, I sent Henry ahead to warn you. Didn't you see him?
No.
On my way home, I'll cross the mesa to see if I can find him. Isn't there something I can do for you?
If you don't mind, I'd like to have you take Rinty to your ranch and take care of him for me.
I'll bring him to Cougar Pass with me every day while you're there.
Thanks a million for all you've done. I guess you'll want to come along while I saddle Rex.
Come on, Rinty.
Wait here and keep out of sight. Just a minute, Sheriff. I had a bill of sale for that horse Sheldon's riding, Sheriff. It was stolen from me. I'd like to have you search it.
Here it is, Sheriff. The signature on that bill of sale isn't Salter's true one.
That's a lie, Sheriff. I bought Rex from Salters right after he broke the track record at Ardmore. That and Salters signed that bill of sale.
On the face of this, Sheldon, Nolan takes possession of the horse until you can prove that this signature is not genuine.
All right, Sheriff. What's this? If that's your horse, Nolan, take him.
Back, Rex, back!
Come here, Rex.
He's made a killer out of that horse, Sheriff. Make him take him back to the barn.
I get your point, Sheldon. But you'll have to put Rex back in the barn until the legal ownership can be established.
Come on, boy.
We've been watching this place from the hills, Nolan. Any trouble?
Not a bit. Everything is sweet and pretty. Sheldon going to jail, the horse in the barn. We got 2 weeks to get him ready for the big sweepstakes.
One thing you ought to know, boss. We just spotted the Ingram girl and the dog heading out toward the mesa.
That girl is the only thing standing in our way. Luger's over in that clump of trees. You take the horses he and that flunky's riding. You know what to do.
Sure we do.
Not yet. Wait till I get out of here.
Let Sheldon ride your horse, Tom. You climb on behind Dave.
Thanks.
Start on. Pile off, Luger. Raven and Mac are going out to see what that Ingram girl is up to. Take that hombre over to the saddle room. I'm going to Cougar Pass and take care of Sheldon once and for all. Then send out a truck and pick up the horse.
You cut over into that oak canyon. I'll drift a little higher toward the mesa.
Henry! 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 I wonder where he could have gone, Rinty.
Down in that old canyon someplace. I just heard a call.
What is it, Rinty? Get away from me. Let me alone. Leave me alone. Can you my horse? Get away from me. Let me alone. Leave me alone. Can you my horse?
Look out!
Hang on, Miss Ingram. We'll help you.
All
Now maybe you'll tell me what's the idea of rescuing her.
She's Sheldon's best friend, isn't she? Suppose she signed a statement that Sheldon confessed to her that he murdered Salters.
I get you. We'll take her over to Sheldon's ranch. He won't mind us using it while he's in jail.
I wonder where Luger is. Down at the barn taking care of our other guests. Hey, Luger!
I'll be right there. Hey, flunky. I see the boys got your girlfriend.
Thanks, old boy. I got Miss Alice. I've got to help somehow.
I'm glad to see you open your eyes, Miss Ingram. You sure gave us a scare.
I suppose I owe you my life.
He grabbed you in the nick of time.
Thanks for saving me. And I'm sure my father...
Oh, that's all right. I was glad to do it. After you've rested, I'll take you to your father. That is, after we've finished our little business.
Business? I don't understand.
Just a paper I'd like to have you sign. The boys here will witness it.
Why, this statement claims that John Sheldon told me he murdered Lou Salter.
Of course it does. That's what Sheldon told you. Don't you remember?
I won't do it. Mr. Sheldon is innocent.
Oh, you're not quite yourself. That fall shook you up a lot. Now, when you've had time to pull yourself together, you'll remember that Sheldon told you he murdered Salters.
I tell you, I won't sign it. You can't force me to condemn an innocent man.
I know how to refresh her memory. The flunkey's locked up in the saddle room. We'll practice on him and let her see what happens.
That's a good idea. Go get him and bring him in here.
Hey, Luger! Yeah. What is it?
You've got to have help, Rex. There's nobody to go but you. I've got to stay here to protect Miss Alice.
Well, where is he?
What do you mean, where is he? You called me back, didn't you?
I did not.
Didn't you holler, hey, Luger?
Oh, cut it out, boys. You just thought you heard something, Luger. Go get the flunky.
You know where Sheldon is. Now you go to him because you love him. And for the Pete's sake, don't lose your tag.
Come on, flunky. Raylan wants to talk to you.
Hello, Sheldon. I want to have a talk with you.
If it's about Rex, you can save your breath, Nolan.
See here, Sheldon. If you go to trial for the murder of Salters, you'll hang sure. I'm offering you a chance to get away. Here's a key I borrowed when the sheriff wasn't looking. A gun goes with it, a fast car, and money enough to get you out of the country. All I ask is a waiver giving me a clear title to Rex so that...
You'll never get Rex with my consent, Nolan. Even if you succeed in putting me out of the way.
Don't let him get me, Sheldon. He'll kill me. That horse hates me.
You're so anxious to have Rex, you call him out. Down, Rex. Stop, I say. I ought to have let him kill you for that.
It's his life or mine.
Here, Rex. Come here.
Sheldon, wait. Stop him. Don't let him kill me.
Don't try to run away or he'll stop you down. Easy, boy. What's that tied on to you? I'll trouble you for that key, Nolan. Your men are trying to harm Miss Ingram, and I've got to stop them.
I don't know anything about it. I wouldn't harm her.
Rex will watch you till I get out there.
No!
He had it coming to him, Rex.
He hasn't done anything. I'm the one who...
Don't listen to her. I don't care what you do to me.
Isn't that hot water bottle ready yet, Mac?
Not quite.
Leave him alone. I'll sign it.
Don't do it, Miss Alice. Don't do it.
I know, old boy. I'm glad you're here. But we'll fix him.
I've got it ready. You untie the horses. I'll have these up to the house.
He's running our horses off.
Stop them, quick.
He ducked into those bushes. I'll get him.
Never mind him. Let's get our horses.
Mr. Sheldon, then you got my message?
Where's Alice?
In there.
John, you're free.
We've no time to lose, Alice. You'll find a gray mare saddled back at the water hole in Oak Canyon. Bring the sheriff as quick as you can.
But what about you?
I'll give myself up again. The sheriff will understand why I broke jail. You're tied in your chair just as though nothing had happened, understand?
Gonna let him burn me with that poker?
No, Henry. Quiet, Rinty. They'll hear you.
Now we'll finish this job. Bring the girl out.
Don't move. Any of you. All right, Henry. Search him for guns. Stick your noses against the wall.
Look out! Don't burn me with that thing. Out!
Help them on the horses, Henry.
Back up there, Sheldon. You sure came in handy, boss. You and Max get Rex. Look out! Oh, why you...
Grab a horse, Henry. I'll get Rex. Here, Rex. Come on. Come on, Rinty.
A nice mess you made of things. How could I help it? Rex nearly got me. Get after him. Beat him to the cliff section and head him off. Hide the horses, quick. Here they come.
Grab a horse, Henry. I'll get Rex. Here, Rex. Come on.
A nice mess you made of things. How could I help it? Rex nearly got me. Get after him. Beat the cliff section and head him off.
Hide the horses, quick. Here they come. Let him up, Rinty. Come here, boy. Come, Rinty. Pick up that rope, Henry. Come on. Out with you. Over to that tree, both of you. Tie them up good and tight, Henry. You're going to be an important witness at my trial, Luger.
You bet. When I tell them how I found you with the knife, right after you'd stabbed Salters in the back, you'll hang.
Not when I prove that you and Nolan accused me of the crime, so you could take Rex away with a fake bill of sale.
You can't prove that.
You and Nolan can.
If I ever lay my eyes on that dog, I'll put a bullet through him. Scaring these horses?
Come on, we gotta meet Mac and Luger out on the Oak Canyon Trail.
Miss Ingram wants to bring the sheriff to my ranch. I wish you'd take a note to her.
Sure, I'll do anything you say, Mr. Sheldon.
What is it, Henry? Where's Mr. Sheldon?
He gave me this note for you. But Mr. Sheldon says you went for the sheriff, Miss Alice.
He was away. I left word for him to come.
Is there anything that I can do for you?
No, thank you. Just tell Mr. Sheldon I will do as he asks. The best attorney in the country will be waiting for him when he returns to Cougar Pass.
All right, Miss Alice. I gotta go now. I gotta meet Mr. Sheldon in Bola Mesa, where he's taking Rex.
So you let Sheldon get away with Rex again?
Yeah, but he won't get far. I heard him tell that cross-eyed flunky he was going out to Boulder Mesa.
Now get this, Luger. You messed up everything I told you to do. This time we got to get that horse back to the Ardmore racetrack in time for the grand sweepstakes. And we've got to land Sheldon in jail once and for all. All right, step into it.
You're home again, Rex, and all your folks are waiting for you. What's wrong, Rinty? Uh-oh. That ornery pinto stallion, snooping in on your herd again, Rex. Well, Henry, you're just in time for the big show. What's up? Rex is going down to prove to that cotton-eyed pinto he's with the wrong herd. Sit down and you'll see something.
They'll never kill each other.
Rex will take care of himself. I've seen those two at it before.
You fellas ride in and get a rope on him while he's busy with that pinto.
What did I tell you? Does Rex do his stuff?
Mr. Sheldon, look! They're going to catch Rex!
Cut across! Head him away from the herd!
wagons. Don't let him get back into it.
Look out, Mac!
Get your rope on him.
Stop, Rinty. Come, boy. Rinty. I've had enough out of you two, so don't make any false moves. I should have let Rinty and Rex finish you two. Only I need you to help clear me of that murder charge. Luger, you know that Frank Nolan killed Salters.
Don't move, Sheldon. None of that, or I'm pulling this trigger. Hold him back, Sheldon, or I'll plug him. What are you standing there for, Luger? Lift that gun.
Stay where you are.
Back, Rex! Back! Back! No!
Nolan fell over the cliff.
All right, Henry. You sit right down here. You take it easy, but keep your eye on him. Take this gun, too, Henry. I'm going to get that fake bill of sale away from Nolan.
I'll hold these polecats. One move out of you and I'll send you in the end of a hard winter.
Quite a ways around, Rex. How about a little ride?
Look out! Keep your hand over his mouth.
Nolan fell over the cliff.
All right, Henry. You sit right down here. And take it easy, but keep your eye on him. Take this gun, too, Henry. I'm going to get that fake bill of sale away from Nolan.
I'll hold these polecats. One move out of you and I'll send you in the end of a hard winter.
Quite a ways around, Rex. How about a little ride?
Look out! Keep your hand over his mouth.
I'm all right, Rinty. Lay low.
Well, Sheldon won't bother us anymore.
Ow!
That'll take care of him. Let's rope Rex and get out of here.
Get Rex out of here, quick.
See where he fell?
In here someplace. But I can't figure how Rex and the dog disappeared so quick.
There's what's left of Sheldon.
Wait a minute.
He's done for, all right.
I'll just make sure of that.
Stay where you are. I'm wanted by the sheriff for a crime that your friend Nolan committed. You two are going back to Cougar Pass to tell what you know about it. Get over to your horses.
On your horse, quick! Get your loop ready and we'll rope Rex. Now circle back.
Quick, Looker, get your rope on him. We got him. We'll never get Rex back now.
Yes, we will. Nolan's over there, and he's got the bill of sale.
So, you got him, eh? That's great.
Yeah. And we're going to take him into Ardmore to the racetrack.
You can pick up a trailer in Cougar Pass.
That's a good idea. Tell Nolan where we're going. He's back there along the base of that high cliff.
I'll tell him.
Nolan, you're carrying a forged bill of sale for Rex, and I can use it. I'm taking you back to the sheriff with me. Climb in that saddle, Nolan, and don't try any tricks.
Your fee seems a little high, Mr. Bronson.
My reputation as a criminal lawyer, Miss Ingram, justifies the amount I'm asking to defend Mr. Sheldon.
I don't doubt that. However, I don't believe Mr. Sheldon is in a position to raise so much money. Did you find Mr. Sheldon, Sheriff?
Yes, miss. I run on to him as he's coming in to give himself up. And he had Nolan in tow.
You brought in Nolan?
Yep, he's in the lockup, too. And here's something that might help Sheldon's cause a heap, Miss Ingram. Look here, Bronson. Notice the difference in those signatures? Nolan claims that this bill of sale was signed by Salters himself. But that doesn't seem possible, for Salters used to work for Sheldon, and these are his signatures on salary receipts.
There's no doubt it's a forgery.
That's what Mr. Sheldon contends. And he hopes to prove that Salters was murdered by Nolan, so he could use this fake bill of sale.
I haven't arranged to defend Sheldon as yet, Sheriff, but I would like to have a talk with him, if I may.
I'll bring him in.
Mr. Bronson, you must help him. You must.
4 bits, you said?
Yeah. Just tie a horse in that stall over there. You'll find hay and grain in the manger.
We'd like to hire a box stall for this maverick, Doc.
All right, put him on outside once to swamp it.
I'll open the door for you. Keep your distance, Doc. He just as soon kill you as look at you.
Grab all that pitchfork, Doc, and sneak up behind him.
John, this is Mr. Bronson.
I'm glad to know you, Sheldon.
I hope you'll excuse these bracelets.
Oh, with the evidence I've just seen, we might be able to remove them shortly. Sit down. How much cash can you raise, Sheldon?
Cash?
Mr. Bronson wants $5,000 as a retainer. His full price for defending you would be $10,000.
I guess you're worth it, Mr. Bronson, but I'm practically broke.
I understand you own a ranch.
Yes, I might get Mr. Morris at the bank to loan me a little on it, but...
How much do you think you could get?
Oh, maybe a couple of thousand.
I'll go to the bank and have a talk with Mr. Morris. Oh, take good care of my client, Sheriff.
I wish you'd hurry up and take him out of here. We really haven't got much room in our jail.
I appreciate your trying to get Mr. Bronson to help me, but I don't think I'll be able to pay him.
You're going to have him for your lawyer if I have to find the money myself.
All right, Sheldon.
Goodbye.
Now let's get that trailer. Nolan and Rain will be here any minute.
Where's Nolan?
Must be in the lockup by now.
The lockup? I saw Sheldon put Nolan in the saddle and heard him say he was going to turn him over to the sheriff.
You'd better go and talk to the sheriff, don't you think?
We got Rex, and while Nolan's being held for trial, we can win the sweepstakes at Ardmore.
Sure, let him rot in jail. Rex will be racing for us.
You stay here, Rinty. I'm going to see the sheriff. Miss Alice.
Henry, what's wrong?
Luger and his men just left Rex at Dr. Price's stable. They're going to take him to Ardmore and enter him in the sweepstakes. Yes, that's the biggest prize race of the year, and the winner will make a fortune.
Henry, we've got to get Rex.
That's easy. Luger and his men just left.
Quick, Henry, get him to my father's ranch. I'll meet you there. What luck with the bank, Mr. Bronson?
They won't loan Sheldon a nickel.
Will you gamble for a larger amount?
I've always been willing to take a chance. What's your proposition?
Mr. Sheldon is the rightful owner of Rex, the fastest horse in the country. I intend to enter him at the sweepstakes at Ardmore. And if you'll...
I'll gamble. I happened to see that horse break the track record in his last race.
Then you'll take Mr. Sheldon's case?
For half the purse. What do you say?
It's a go. I'll tell Mr. Sheldon you're his lawyer. That is, I'll tell him you've been engaged, but I won't tell him the arrangement.
I'll keep your secret. And I hope Rex and I both win.
John? It's all settled. Mr. Bronson's taking your case.
But Alice,
It's all settled, but I haven't time to tell you about it. I've got to get to Ardmore at once. Goodbye.
Whoa, whoa, Rex, don't get rambunctious. Rinty and me are your friends, honest we are.
I've decided to go with you, Henry. I'll ride your horse. You take Rex.
Come back with that horse! They're getting away with your black stallion.
Who? Which way'd they go?
A cross-eyed man and woman. They took the Ardmore road.
I'll catch them. You fellas follow along with our horses.
Henry. And when we round that curve, I'll try to make them follow me.
for getting away with your black stallion.
Who? Which way'd they go?
A cross-eyed man and woman. They took the Ardmore road.
I'll catch them. You fellas follow along with our horses.
So you thought you'd get away with Rex?
Rex belongs to Mr. Sheldon.
He does, eh? Sheldon is going to hang for murdering Lou Salters.
Yeah, and when Luger catches your flunky, we're going to get our horse back, savvy?
Ingram! Oh, Mr. Ingram!
What's the matter, Henry?
They're after us.
Who's after you?
Luger and his men. They're trying to steal Rex. Miss Alice told me to hide him in your stable.
Where is my daughter?
She's on the road, so they would follow her. I slipped into the brush.
Get Rex into the stable quick. Henry, we've got to find her.
Mr. Ingram, I'm taking that black stallion your daughter and your flunky are trying to steal.
You're not taking anything off this property. And let me tell you another thing, Luger. If anything has happened to my daughter, you and your men had better start for another country.
We're not leaving this country without that horse, Ingram. And if you figure on holding him here, you're kidding yourself.
Didn't Henry and Rex get here, Father?
Here comes Henry, and Rex is safe. But what's happened to Sheldon?
He's in jail at Cougar Pass. Mr. Bronson has agreed to take his case.
Bronson? The big criminal lawyer?
Yes, Father. He wants an awful lot of money. But I'm going to enter Rex in the grand sweepstakes. And Mr. Bronson has agreed to gamble his fee on Rex's chance of winning.
Don't leave that stable, Henry, till I get 4 of my men with rifles to guard Rex.
You haven't a thing to worry about, Sheldon.
But how much longer will I have to put up with these, Mr. Bronson?
I hope to arrange for your bail in the next few days.
That's great news. I'm sure anxious to see Rinty and Rex again.
And maybe Ingram's daughter, eh? I'll see you tomorrow.
Signal Henry to get ready. Made the quarter in 23 seconds flat.
He wasn't named right, boss. Should have been called Lightning.
Put him up, Henry. That's enough for today. Keep your eyes open and those rifles handy.
It's all set, Dad.
Good.
Rex has entered in the big race, and I've engaged Dugan, the jockey, to ride him.
Say, you really do things right, honey.
Ingram's got a cowboy with a rifle in every corner of his barn. We haven't a chance to do anything.
And we've got some more bad news. Dugan is riding Rex.
Don't be too sure of that.
Did you see that Ingram girl's expression when the jockeys filed into the paddock and Dugan was missing?
Yeah, that's when she saw Sheldon's defense money fade. Here comes Luger.
Miss Ingram's over there with the judges, raising the roof.
A lot of good that'll do it.
So long, Sheriff, and thanks. You've treated me mighty decent.
Don't forget, you're only out on bail.
Nobody home, mister.
You know where they've gone?
To the races at Ardmore.
But Rex is here, isn't he?
No, he was took out of here this morning. He's entered in the big race.
Thanks.
Get number 4 in there.
Easy now, easy.
Lock him in there, jockey. Why, Rex is in the race. They got another jockey.
The Ingram girl is riding him.
Rex is right in line, Rinty. Don't worry, Rinty. We'll pull him up there in a minute. Come on, Miss Alice.
Rex is picking up.
Crosses the finish line with her in the saddle, we're sunk.
They've got to pass here first, haven't they?
Come on. second.
He's running third and still gaining.
He's rounding the straightaway, Rinty.
He's taking the lead. Get ready, Luger.
Rinty! He's gonna shoot Miss Alice! Come on.
What's that? What? Let's go. Hey.
Get out, please!
Where you want to throw that dog?
Shoot him!
What's he using? Step on. Here comes Sheldon. Step on it. Faster! Faster! She's wide open now. Look out!
I guess I'm through, Sheldon.
Raymond and Mac are dead. Tell me, Luger, which one of you killed Lou Salters?
I killed him. He double-crossed me and cheated me out of my share of the money. Rex won. You got a pencil and paper? I'll write a confession.
You sure rode a swell race, Miss Alice.
Thanks, Henry. You know, I'm rather worried about Rinty.
I'm not. He'll find his way home, all right.
Look, Henry.
Alice!
John! Rex won! I'm so proud. Look. We won the grand sweepstakes.
We won?
I didn't tell you, John, but I entered Rex to raise money for your defense.
We won't need money for that now. Read this.
This means you'll be free.
Thanks to you.
And Rex.
And Henry.
And Rinty.
Huh?